Hello everybody, this is Life To The Fullest. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing and review of the Dell Inspiron 15. Okay, so right from the get-go, when you open up your box, your Dell Inspiron 15 box, you're going to pull open the tab and you're going to open it. There's two flaps and then flaps on the end, obviously, and this is what you're going to be looking at. Over here, in this portion here, your charger is going to be, mine's not in there because I already took it out. And then when you pull up this piece here, there's your laptop, and it's encased in a nice microfiber cloth thing. And it's taped down a little bit right there. So you just pull up on the tape, it opens up. You can slide out your laptop. It's semi-gloss. It won't be fingerprinted like mine is. It'll be nice, and yeah. And then further down in the box, you have your quick start guide and your warranty, safety, and regulatory information packet things, which useless. So key features of this are that let me get this thing out of the way. Get out of the way! Get out the way! Okay, so what's equipped on this laptop is you have your Ethernet port over here on the side. Down here you have an HDMI port and your vent for your graphics card. The graphics card in here is the Intel HD graphics. And you have your HDMI on it. This is a USB 3.0 on this side and your memory card reader. So if we flip it around, you have your disk drive. I don't know what that is. It's like a release thing. You have your disk drive, two USB 2.0s, and your mic jack. Now when you first open it, you're going to see that it's very nice and not fingerprinty. I'll explain why it's fingerprinty in a minute. But when you open it, you see that you have a microphone. Actually, is that dual microphones? You have microphones, a webcam. It's a 15-inch laptop. There's a couple stickers on here, but I just left the Intel one on and took the other one off. It's over here. You can actually see the print on my laptop from it. And on the bottom, right here, you have your LED indicator of when it's on/charging, and you have two speakers down here, and a vent here, and a couple of vents here and there. So obviously when you first boot it on, you're going to have your startup thing. I'm going to say Dell, and that's going to go through your hoochie-bam. So I'm going to sign into my account, and then we're going to go from there. Alright, another feature of this is that it's a touch screen. You can swipe from the side and it's touch. I honestly don't see that being anything necessary, but I'm going to use it for a little bit here and see how much I really like it and give you my overall at the end. It seems to be a little bit slow when you tap it, but over time I think you'll get used to it, I guess. But I definitely would not want to use this touchscreen very much and very long. So the processor in this is a 1.5 gigahertz. Honestly, it could be better for the amount it is, but again, you have the touchscreen, which is where all the money goes, pretty much. It's about $350. So you have touch support with 10 touch points, I guess. There's 4 gigs of RAM, which is decent for a laptop. 64-bit operating system, all that hoopla, normal stuff. gonna block out my product key so you didn't see that. There's Bluetooth. There's Bluetooth. You can do your tablet mode, so you can just have to use your hoochie bang thing, so you don't use a keyboard at all. But the keyboard's nice. The touchpad is quite sensitive. I mean, I just move it like that, and it's really sensitive. You have your classic layout here. It's nice to have your hands on and stuff. It's a very nice keyboard. It's not too loud. I'm going to turn down my volume here. I actually have never used the touchscreen this much. It's just because I don't have my mouse plugged into it. Battery life, I haven't really experimented with it too much, but this only says that it's going to get me 4 hours and it's at 98%. So that's not great. I wish there'd be a longer battery life so I can use it on the go pretty much. And it's obviously going to drain quicker when you're using it. Another complaint about it, well, hang on, actually, before I go into that complaint, the hard drive is a 500 gigabyte hard drive. I'm not really sure what the properties of it are. Let me see here. It's a, I don't know, it doesn't really say. It's probably just a generic Dell hard drive. So, complaints is just, this is just classic Dell, where you have to, in order to use F1. Alright, so I just ran out of space in my memory card, and as you can tell, all 4 of these are full. This is the one that I just took out of my camera. These 3 I tried to put in, and they're all full, or have like 5 minutes on them. So, yeah, that's that. That's the actual one that I have my videos on. So, where I was, I'm not sure if this is a Dell thing, or if this is just a thing overall. But whenever you use F1, F2, F3 as F1 and F2, F3, obviously it's going to work when you do your volume and stuff. But, like in games, you have to do Fn, F1 in order to do it. I'm not sure if that's how you always have to do it, but I don't like that. Don't like that at all. If that doesn't bother you, well, that's fine. F11 and F12, your brightness. Other than that, numlock. The numlock key. It's just like cap locks. It's important. If you know that this keypad is going to work or not, and if you know it's going to be in caps or not, put a light on it. It's just as important. I can't stand that there's no light on it. Actually, there's nothing unlock here. So if you have to, that's not doing much. Put a light on the numlock. That's annoying. I don't like it because I do stuff and I'm typing, oh, this, and this on the numpad, and it's not even working. So I'd like a light on that, if it's disabled or not. Other things, you can't disable the number pad, or this pad here, easily. I haven't even figured out how to. There's no key on the thing to disable it. I haven't even figured it out yet. But I want to be able to disable it and enable it really quickly by just a click of a button. On my old laptop, I just hit F3 and it was turned on and turned off. This, I haven't even figured it out yet. So, I'd like that. Good things are, it does the job. Graphics card, it's just a generic Intel HD graphics, but it's actually pretty good. You have your battery saver here, so that probably would extend the battery. Yeah, look at that, 4 hours and 4.5 hours, which doesn't extend it by much, but why not? You can put quiet hours on, you can set those. So you don't get notifications, you can put your location on, Bluetooth, internet, airplane mode. I don't know why it's on airplane mode. You just click it and stuff and it'll do whatever. I'm not sure. But it's good to travel with. It's quiet. It's very quiet. you can barely hear the hard drive spinning. It's so quiet. So that's the good things. I gotta turn this airplane mode on. Alright, why is that? You better not do this to me. If you show me a problem right now, here's a problem right now. It's showing that my internet's not capable, which it says that I'm connected. So we're just gonna see what this problem is, which I have had problems with another system, which is right there. You probably can't see it, but it's right there. And I have to do stuff all the time. I don't know what. Okay, well, then I guess it's perfectly fine, I guess. I don't know. It's just being weird. Okay, yeah, it's just being weird. Alright, so, yeah, it's fine. So internet's fine. You can connect to LAN. You can do all sorts of stuff. It does support USB 3.0. What else? Display is nice. If you get really close, you can see the pixels, but being like I am a foot away, it's stellar. Perfectly fine. It's nice closing. The gloss on the top is gloss, so it's going to get very fingerprinty. Actually, there's a lot of flex in that too, in the hood. But other than that, like, between the actual bottom and the top here, there's not much space in there, which I like. I don't like having that, like, it just connects and there's a blank open space there. Not for me. I like that it's nice and closed off. I mean, if you close it like this, you can see it, but having it open like you normally would, it's going to be fine. So that's mainly my most complaints. So I like it. I'll approve it. I wish that there would be a better processor in it for the amount of money that it is, especially for the amount of money it is. And it's decent. Problems I will tell you I've had with it is, for a while it didn't detect my Xbox 360 thingamajigger, wireless receiver thing, and I'm not sure if it is going to detect it now, but it wasn't detecting my Logitech G27 for a while, and when it did connect, it thought it was a driving force, a Logitech driving force, which it's not. So that's mainly driver issues. That's Windows 10's problem, I believe. I'm not sure. I mean, I plugged it into my computer over here and it worked perfectly fine. You have all your normal stuff other than that. And there's a nice glossy finish on the trim down here, which kind of freaks me out sometimes when I'm trying to plug stuff in and I miss. I always feel like I'm going to just dent that and make a mess of it. So that's another thing. And the disc tray, when you're putting discs on it and you're on a semi-elevated surface, I guess it's fine if you're here because you're pushing down onto the desk. But it seems it's very flimsy. Very flimsy. It's very cheap. It doesn't even like stay out mostly. Like you kind of have to pull it out to get it to come all the way out. But I haven't used it much. I've used it once, so that's fine. I'm not going to use it often because hashtag 2016. So yeah, that's about all that I have to complain about it. It's nice other than that. It's nice and sturdy. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is Stupid Funny Spider. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Live life to the fullest, and we'll see you all next time. Goodbye. I just failed my outro. So thank you guys for watching. This is the Stupid Funny Spider. Please comment, like, and subscribe. We'll see you all next time. Live life to the fullest, and goodbye.